These days, if you say something shitty on the internet, it's a matter of when, not if it gets leaked. This time around, homophobic and racist Discord messages derailed the career of a streamer named 4Conner while also roping in Mizkif, one of the biggest names on Twitch. But before Twitch had time to do anything, 4Conner copped to everything on stream and said he was taking a break from streaming. Alright guys, it is that time again where I ask you to scroll down and subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 2 million subscribers and we need your help to get there. While you're at it, hit that notification bell so you never miss a video or a don't at me ever again. So, 4Conner is a Twitch streamer who first gained popularity after beating the human thumb himself, Tyler 1, in a 1v1 back in 2018.
A million different ways I can win this game right here. I'm thinking about which one I want to beat you with. Quiet.
Well, you still have kick, so I'm kind of worried about that.
You're a pussy ass bitch. That's fine.
How? Wait, what? How? Oh, okay.
Honestly, wasn't even impressive. Hey, real clear, that was not impressive.
Skipping ahead to August 2020, 4Conner spiked again in popularity after catching the Among Us wave on Twitch and playing with guys like Mizkif, Trainwrecks, and XQC. He even started hanging out at the OTK house, where Mizkif, Esfon, and Asmongold live. But now, almost half a year later, 4Conner is back in the news after his Discord chat logs leaked, which appear to include homophobic, racist, and transphobic comments made all the way from 2018 through August of 2020. Now, we don't know who leaked these logs, but soon after they made their way online, the responses started rolling in. Tyler 1's girlfriend Michaela posted a twitlonger explaining her experiences with 4Conner. She said that she was in the server when he made a lot of his jokes, and that she apologizes for not speaking up at the time and calling him out for it. Quote, "I never spoke up during this, and yes, I should have, and I'm fully admitting that. There really isn't any excuse here. I was wrong not to do so. I was edgy at that time, and most of you know this by now. I have learned from my past behavior, hence why I don't surround myself with that type of behavior anymore, nor do I even go on Discord much to begin with." End quote. From there, Trainwrecks tweeted out a vague tweet that people connected to 4Conner and criticized him for. Once he realized people thought he was tweeting about 4Conner, he deleted that tweet and responded on stream.
When I made that and that shit went viral, it's like people, there were like so many haters waiting. They like wanted them to like look bad so they could like make themselves feel better. My tweet was about that. But then as soon as people let me know that people thought I was referring to the Conner situation, I just fucking deleted that shit. I didn't want to deal with it. Most streamers we've seen, either they say nothing at all, or they come live and say some other stuff. I think he knew how bad it was. And it was bad, right?
NMP Lol, or Nick, and his girlfriend Milena, who are both friends with Mizkif, both addressed this situation on stream. Esfon, who lives with Mizkif, addressed the controversy, and even Hassan weighed in once he went live.
The N-word with a hard R, you drop that, very likely you're a racist person. You can send memes like that back and forth. You're very likely a racist person. But as soon as you start like getting anti-Asian and shit, you're like, oh, you're fucking Clint Eastwood style racist. Like, what the fuck is this? Like, what did you watch Gran Torino and take fucking notes? Like, what are you doing?
But the biggest and most intense response came from Mizkif himself. Just a day after he told 4Conner they would figure out a way for him to move in, Mizkif straight up banned him from ever coming to his home again.
A lot of you guys have probably seen, if not all of you guys, have probably seen the logs of 4Conner over the past few years. And I am going to let you know that I have made the decision myself. I've talked about it to Conner, and Conner is no longer allowed at my house ever again.
Mizkif stated that to him, there's a difference between being into edgy comedy and just making plain racist, homophobic, or transphobic comments. He even talked about his own history with this type of humor and how he learned and grew from that type of behavior over the years.
There is being edgy, and I know people who have been edgy, including myself. I will never deny my edginess. I was an edgy person, and you can learn from it. But Some of these logs are way too recent for me to be, some logs are very recent. Some of them just over a year old. And it's not even just a little bit, it's a lot.
What he didn't address, though, was a different conversation that leaked online, which appears to show Mizkif saying the N-word around the same time that 4Conner was making his jokes. Now, to be clear, we don't know who leaked the 4Conner chat logs or the Mizkif conversation. In that same screenshot, Mizkif does say "New Year, New Me," implying that he's moved on from his more edgier behavior. And when someone from Hassan's chat called out Mizkif for being hypocritical since he allegedly said similar things in the past, Hassan defended him.
Mizkif is just like this 4Conner guy. He's just better at hiding it. He also recorded a girl having a mental... Okay, so here's the thing I'm going to say about Mizkif. I don't know his background. I don't know what he did in the past. But from all of the interactions I've had with Mizkif, and I talk to him from time to time, he is not like this at all. He might have been a total fucking shithead back in the day, but from what I've seen, either as a consequence of his success on Twitch or because he truly grew up a little bit and started to get better, he doesn't seem to be like this at all, okay?
All of this, including 4Conner's apology, which we'll get to in just a second, happened on the same day, February 20th. Now, later that same day, after all the responses had rolled in and the internet had digested some of the pretty horrible shit 4Conner had said, he jumped on stream to address it.
It's not who I am. It is who I was, right? I was never racist. I was never transphobic. I was never homophobic. It was all, in my head, it was all jokes. I never meant any serious harm to anybody's mentals, but what I said was very bad. And at the end of the day, I was being racist. I was being transphobic. I was being homophobic. I was being anti-Semitic.
His apology exploded on the Livestream Fails subreddit, with some of his clips being viewed hundreds of thousands of times. From there, 4Conner announced that he'd be stepping away from streaming for undetermined amount of time.
I'm gonna be gone for a long time, I think. But I'll still be watching. I've made way too many friends who I care about through Twitch to just drop it all.
Now, what's interesting here is that Twitch has yet to say anything or pass down any sort of ban. And while that does make sense since it didn't happen on Twitch, that hasn't stopped Twitch from taking action in the past. Back when streamer Jenna had her racist, homophobic, and transphobic messages leaked, she addressed the controversy on stream, and Twitch eventually stepped in and removed her partnership status on the platform, which basically means she had all of the privileges that big streamers get stripped away from her. We covered that situation at the time.
While all of this was unfolding, Jenna continued her stream and began apologizing for the things she said in the past on Discord.
I'm sorry for hurting anyone's feelings, you're right. Yeah, and I'm sorry that I'm a fuck up, and I'm sorry that I'm a stupid girl, and I'm sorry that I make mistakes, and I'm sorry that I do stupid things, and I'm sorry I said stupid things, and I'm sorry that I'm a fucking moron. I don't know what I'm supposed to say.
On the flip side of that was the recent Call Me Carson controversy, with the popular streamer stepping away from Twitch after Discord messages of him talking to underage fans leaked back in January. In that instance, Twitch didn't do much of anything at all. These allegations date back months, and predictably, they set the internet on fire when they first surfaced. Friends are posting statements left and right, and as of publication, Carson hasn't said a word. Now, it's no secret that Twitch is wildly inconsistent when it comes to following its terms of service or handing down bans. But I do wonder, has this just not hit Twitch's radar yet and it's only a matter of time? Or are there mitigating circumstances that would cause them to not act on this? So would I be surprised if 4Conner made a comeback and started streaming again after a few months away? Honestly, if Twitch doesn't ban him first, no, not at all. But before Twitch had any time to do anything, 4Conner copped to everything on stream.
Stop it. Get some help.
Yo, you think there's somebody in your building that like listens to these every day?
Oh, guaranteed. Guaranteed there's somebody like, honey, the guy next door is a fucking psycho. Like, you know.
I just want to know if there's someone who's like, the guy next door is talking about Twitch streamers.
100% my neighbors think I'm a fucking weirdo, dude.
Oh, man, absolutely a fucking weirdo, dude.
Yeah, they would not be wrong, you know.